When it comes to dream photography gear, there's one combo that many enthusiasts secretly wish for, but hesitate to buy because of the hefty price tag. This combo is none other than the Sony A7CR paired with the Sony FE 28-70mm f2.GM lens, a compact, versatile, and incredibly powerful duo that sets a high bar in the full-frame mirrorless market. But before we dive into why this pairing is so special, let's talk about the camera body itself. At first glance, the Sony A7CR looks quite similar to the A7C II, especially because it forgoes the prominent viewfinder hump typical of Sony's full-frame cameras. This has led some to mistakenly assume it's a crop sensor model. However, nothing could be further from the truth. The A7CR is a full-frame powerhouse, boasting an impressive 61-megapixel resolution, almost on par with the flagship A7RV, yet packed into a surprisingly compact, travel-friendly body. Handling the A7CR feels fantastic. It fits comfortably in the hand, lighter and more manageable than the A7RIV, yet without feeling flimsy or less durable. Over a week of shooting street scenes and events, this camera consistently delivered smooth, responsive autofocus performance that felt noticeably smarter and faster than my daily workhorse, the A7 III. One of the standout features is the autofocus system. The A7CR houses an incredible 690 autofocus points spread across the entire frame. Whether you're shooting single-point, multi-point, continuous focus, or tracking eye and animal detection, the system never falters. It's versatile enough to handle people, animals, and even birds with remarkable accuracy and speed. The heart of the camera is the new BIONZ-XR image processor, which makes processing high-resolution images and shooting in RAW a breeze. This chip enables faster read and write speeds. But to get the best out of it, pairing with a fast memory card is essential. The camera's ISO performance is another highlight. Shooting at ISO 6400 still yields clean images with minimal noise, preserving details that many other cameras would lose in similar conditions. This capability is especially valuable when shooting at night or indoors with tricky lighting. The high megapixel count also grants incredible cropping flexibility for social media or casual sharing. Cropping in by 5 times while maintaining usable detail is not uncommon. This allows photographers to extract sharp shots from a larger frame without sacrificing quality, making it ideal for spontaneous shooting without constantly changing lenses. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the Sony FE 28-70mm f2.GM lens, which complements the A7CR like no other. The sheer versatility of this zoom lens is remarkable. It delivers a wide aperture of f2.0 consistently across the entire zoom range, making it ideal for low-light scenarios and those beautiful creamy bokeh effects that separate subject from background. The bokeh produced by this lens is truly stunning. Smooth, buttery, and creamy with a natural transition that works especially well for portraits and close-ups. Despite being a zoom, the image quality rivals many prime lenses, offering sharp details, rich contrast, and accurate colors that stay true to the Sony signature look. However, no lens is perfect. This one exhibits slight distortion at the edges of the zoom range, and minor chromatic aberrations, particularly visible as purple or green fringes in high-contrast areas during close-up shots. Yet, the convenience of a high-quality zoom like this cannot be overstated. It effectively replaces a collection of primes such as 28mm, 35mm, 50mm, and even 75mm lenses, saving photographers from constant lens swaps and allowing for spontaneous creativity. I tested this combo in various environments: product shoots, portraits, and indoor events with mixed lighting, and it consistently delivered sharp, detailed, and vibrant results. Of course, the lens does have a drawback: size and weight. At over 900 grams, it's definitely a two-handed affair. After several minutes of handheld shooting, wrist fatigue is noticeable. Still, for professional shooters covering weddings, events, or travel photography, this is a reasonable trade-off for the image quality and flexibility offered. Compared to other large zooms like the Sigma 28-105 f2.8 or the Tamron 35-150mm f2.8, Sony's 28-70mm f2 holds its own firmly. So, what makes this duo truly dreamy in both the literal and figurative sense? First, the A7CR's ability to deliver flagship-level image quality in a compact form factor. Second, the exceptional versatility and optical performance of the Sony FE 28-70mm f2 lens. Together, they create a powerful setup that can tackle almost any photography challenge from landscapes and street photography to portraits and events without compromise. However, the dream status comes at a steep cost. The A7CR body itself commands a price north of 60 million Vietnamese dong, while the 28-70mm f2 lens adds another hefty 77 million dong or so. Even buying secondhand is challenging, because both are relatively new and highly sought after, rarely available at significant discounts. For professional photographers with sizable budgets and demanding projects, this combo is an excellent investment. It offers flexibility, speed, and exceptional image quality, wrapped in a package that's compact enough to take anywhere. For passionate amateurs or hobbyists, the cost might be prohibitive, making this setup more of a fantasy than a practical choice. In summary, the Sony A7CR and FE 28-70mm f2 lens combo embodies the ideal balance of high resolution, portability, and creative flexibility. The camera's sharp autofocus, high megapixel count, and excellent ISO performance, combine with the lens's wide aperture and superior optical quality to make an outstanding pairing. While the size and price may limit accessibility, those who can invest will find it hard to beat. This duo represents the pinnacle of Sony's innovation in full-frame mirrorless photography, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in a compact, travel-friendly form. Whether you're capturing candid street moments, studio portraits, or spontaneous events, this combo promises top-tier results with professional finesse. It truly is a dream come true for serious photographers, even if for now, only in our dreams.